The Patello Bridge reached the end of its lifespan almost 3 decades ago, and it will still be almost another year before construction starts on replacing the 81-year-old span over the Fraser River. That means more than 80,000 people who cross between Surrey and New Westminster every day will soon be dealing with interruptions to their daily commute. But that's not the only change on the horizon in New Westminster. Development and redevelopment are the hot-button issues this municipal election.
The Royal Columbian Hospital is seeing a $1.5 billion expansion, and we are finally seeing construction of our new high school here in the city of New Westminster.
But the big topic of discussion around town continues to be the Canada Games pool replacement. The project is worth about $100 million to make way for a new community and aquatic centre built in the late 60s and early 70s.
We first started that process at the beginning of the term. We recognized how large of a project it is and that we did need to spend our time. So I personally would have loved to have been a little bit farther in that project and possibly seen the project under construction yet. But having said that, when we started talking to other municipalities and they talked about kind of that 4 to 6 year process to be able to take on a project like replacing an aquatic center, I think we had to put some of our ambitions in check.
When Jonathan Cote won the mayoral election in New Westminster 4 years ago, he defeated the city's 4-term incumbent. Cote is currently the youngest mayor in Metro Vancouver. And with so many leaders not seeking re-election this fall, Cote thinks a younger perspective could be positive for the region.
Let's take the issue of housing. How different generations view the challenges Metro Vancouver faces with affordable housing often depends on how old you are. I think and all of those perspectives are important, but definitely someone who is in their late 50s or 60s is going to have a very different perspective to the housing challenges we have compared to someone in a younger demographic in their 20s or 30s who is finding a real hard time being able to find housing options that works for them. And to me, I think it's important that we get all of these options and discussions on the table, because these are perspectives that I think are needed to be worked through if we're actually generally going to tackle big issues.
For more on the civic election, you can visit citynews1130.com. In New Westminster, Andrea Macpherson, City News.